velocity of a body always remains a constant. That is, u is taken outside. U into integral dt. Integral dt is equal to t only. Right? Within limits 0 to t. Am I correct? Now, this is a into plus a into e dt. E dt integral x raised to n dx. Integral x raised to n dx. Already you have been taught you. This is equal to x raised to 1 plus x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. This is the condition. Right? So integral x raised to n dx is equal to, already the rule is given to you, x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Right? In this case, n plus, this is integral t raised to 1 dt. In the place of x we have t, in place of n we have 1. So what you will write? This is different integrated t square divided by 2 you will write. Within limits to 0 to t. T square by 2 why? Because t raised to 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. Just like x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Integral t dt. Integral t dt means integral t raised to 1 dt. T raised to 1 dt is equal to t raised to 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. That is t square divided by 2. Very clear? Right. Now this is the limits are applied. When limits are applied, upper limit minus lower limit. That means in place of x you will put an upper limit. That is x minus x0. That is equal to u into t minus 0. That means upper limit first minus lower limit 0. Again, plus a into t in place of t you will put t. That is t square by 2 minus 0 square divided by 2. First upper limit, then lower. 0 square by 2 is 0 only, no problem, right? Therefore, this we are getting as equal to x minus x0 is equal to ut plus what? Half at square you are getting, right? But you know that xt minus x0, final position minus initial position. In place here, in place of xt, I took x only, no problem, right? Final position times initial position is equal to the total displacement. So we can write this as equal to s is equal to ut plus half at square. So this is also by integration method very recently we have explained this one. So this is the next relation, right? So one more relation we have to discuss today is that is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. That also we will do today itself, right? All these are equations of motion of a body moving with a uniform acceleration. With uniform acceleration. Next relation, that is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. We had to prove it. For that, what you do? So here also we are considering body with the uniform body is moving with the uniform acceleration and having its initial velocities what is u, and after a certain time it travels a displacement s, then its velocity is equal to v. The body starts with the velocity, initial velocity u, right? After a certain instant of time, it reaches or it covers a displacement s, then its velocity is v. When the body covers a displacement s, what is its velocity? Final velocity is v. So this is a relation between displacement and velocity, right? Okay. The earlier one was displacement and time. This is displacement and velocity. So these equations can be used for purposes when needed, right? So now, from all the relations, we know that a is equal to dv by dt. Everybody knows that a is equal to dv by dt. Acceleration is equal to change in velocity by time. This relation can be modified as dv by dx into dx by dt also I can. This is simply modified. That's all. Only for our convenience we are modifying this. Dx cancel, then dv by dt only we are getting. Okay. So by dividing and multiplying by dx, we will get dv by dx into dx by dt. Am I correct? But dx by dt is only velocity only. Okay. So therefore, this can be written as equal to this. I am writing that is dv by dx into v. I can write. Okay. Now cross multiplying it. That means A dx is equal to A dx is equal to B dv also. This is cross multiplied with A. A dx is equal to B dv. Very, very simple, right? Now it is integrated. So this is a function of x and this is a function of velocity, right? X function of x is integrated within limits of x only, and the other one is velocity. Velocity is differentiated within limits of velocity. Velocity, initial velocity is u, and final velocity is v. Within that limit, this part is integrated. This is integrated with x0 and x. So the integrating the function on both sides, we get integral x0 to x, integral x0 to x, right? A dx is equal to integral u to v, v dv, we can write. So this is what is integration by limit. But acceleration constant can be taken outside. Therefore, this is equal to a into 1 dx. A into integral dx. Integral dx is x only. You will put x only. Is the limits what? x0 to x. That is equal to integral v dv. Integral v dv means integral x dx. Integral x dx is equal to x dx is equal to x raised to 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. Right? V square by 2 you will write. Therefore, this is equal to, this is integrated. Integral v dv is equal to v square by 2. Just like integral x dx is equal to x, that is equal to x square by 2. Here it is integral v dv, that's equal to v square by 2. Within limits what? U to v. Because the velocity of the body is changing from u to v. When the body reaches a displacement s or covers a displacement s, its velocity is changing from u to v. When the velocity changes from u to v, the body changes its position from x0 to x. So this is it. Then apply the limits, you will get a into what? Upper limit means x in place of x, you will put first upper limit minus in place of x, you will put x0. Okay, that is equal to v square by 2 minus u square by 2u. In place of v, first of all, you will put an upper limit, that means v square by 2. Again, in place of v, you will put a u, that is u square by 2. This is equal to half into what? V square minus u square. Right? But x minus x0 is equal to s only. Therefore, that is as is equal to half into what? V square minus u square. Very simple and interesting. Then cross multiplying it, what you'll get? That I am writing here. After cross multiplying, you will get what? 2as is equal to v square minus u square. Therefore, this final I am writing. Therefore, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. So this is the equation derived. Right? These are 3 equations we have to see. And the next one more equation is there. Right? Many more things are there. That we will discuss in the next class. Otherwise, this video will go very longer. It will be very difficult for uploading it, right? So thank you very much. And we will see again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you very much. Okay. Bye-bye.